All right, this is Staff Sergeant Lee, Good Guy Recruiter. Back to you guys again. We're going to talk a little bit today about getting your college education done in the Army. I see on Reddit a lot of people are asking, hey, how do you get your education done? How does college work? And a lot of the stuff that's out there right now, you see in the commercials, are talking about the GI Bill, and it doesn't really talk about how you can actually do your college while you're in service. Right here, as you can see, I've got my associate's degree right here through Central Texas College, and then I've got my bachelor's degree right there through Columbia College out of Missouri. Both really good schools, both regionally accredited institutions, and I just brought that in just to show you that I am speaking from experience. I'm currently working on my master's degree right now. I'm doing an MBA and with a focus in human resources. Don't mind me, I'm going to go off a few notes. Now, the main way I'm paying for my education is not through the GI Bill. GI Bill is something I will use later on, maybe, but more likely than not, I'm going to be transferring it to my children. I've got 3 kids right now, so each of them will have 12 months of college fully paid for. Thank you, Uncle Sam. How I acquired my degrees was I used what's called tuition assistance. Soldiers are entitled to tuition assistance up to $4,500 a year, $250 per credit hour. So I used that, and how I got my education was after work I would go to the education center. Every major installation has one, and I took courses there. There's expedited courses, which basically means you're there 1 day a week for 8 weeks, and that's the course. So if you take 2 courses at a time, Monday through Friday, 2 days out of the week, you'll be at the education center from about 5 o'clock to about 9:30. Taking classes. You do your homework throughout the week, and then you turn in the following week. That's one way of knocking out classes. You can also do online courses. I don't recommend those for certain classes like math. If you're not good at math, I do not recommend taking online courses in math because you want somebody in front of you to explain certain things to you. So be wary about those online courses. Take easy ones like art appreciation or something like that. There's also another thing called CLEPS. This is the College Level Equivalency Program. Basically, if you know enough about a subject, you can actually take a test and you can completely skip the class. Now, I was able to do that for certain math classes because I'm really good at math. And I was able to do that for some entry-level business courses like Introduction to Marketing and Introduction to Business Management. Those were all both pretty easy ones. So I just took the test, which is free for the military. If you fail it, no big deal, you fail it. It's not it doesn't affect your GPA or anything. You just failed the test. If you want to take that same test again, you'd have to pay for it the second time, which is about, I think, $100. But the first time you take a certain course, it's free. So definitely take advantage of CLEP. Second thing, your Army training does count towards college credit. Now, depending on what your job is in the Army and the amount of training you've received, you could get a lot of college credit hours. Like for me, I believe I received about 40 some credit hours for my Army training and my Army experience. Now, a lot of it's going to go towards your electives. That's just how it is. But that's good because you won't have to take all those extra elective courses you didn't want to take anyway. All right, so I talked about arts transcript. I talked about in class or online. These expedited courses, they're 8-week courses, which means there's 5 semesters in a year. If you take 2 classes at a time, that's 10 classes a year you can be taking. That's 30 credit hours. That's basically going to full-time college. All right, so that's pretty much it. I mean, it's doable. You can definitely do it. You just have to you just have to get down to it, get in the trenches and do it. Some people join the Army, they collect a paycheck, they go out and party, have a good time every night and stuff like that. But if you really want to get your education done, you've got to go to the education center, sign up for classes, and do your thing. All right? Take full advantage of what Uncle Sam's giving you. Okay, that's about it. That's just another little tidbit. If you have any questions at all, please go to my subreddit, SoCal Army Recruiting, and ask me there. I have an AMA post over there, or just post some questions directly on the subreddit. I monitor it, and I'm there about 10 times a day. So any questions, just let me know. Take it easy.